Alright guys, welcome back. This is us dry brining your turkey for Friendsgiving on Thursday. Even though it's Thanksgiving too. If you guys are just celebrating Thanksgiving at home, we gotta make sure that you got that turkey dry brine. I know this is really late on a Monday night. It doesn't matter. Like, your turkey should be defrosted. I've been reminding you guys on stream, which, if you're not checking that out, that's twitch.tv/FluffsMcKenzie. Put it right there across the screen. But check out the stream. I've been reminding you guys for the past few days to get your turkey in the fridge. Your turkey needs to be defrosted in order to get started dry brining. The reason we're dry brining instead of wet brining is, do you really want soft, like soggy, wet skin? No, nobody wants that. Nobody wants disgusting ass turkey skin. But the dry brine is like, it's basically osmosis. You're going to be putting all of this stuff on there, and it's going to, like, the salt is going to bring water out and draw the rest of the flavors in. You're going to get your turkey nice and seasoned all the way through. Now, you can do this in only 24 hours. Even if you waited till Wednesday to do this, that's fine. You have time. Do not skip the brining process though. The dry brine is going to give you moisture meat. It's going to give you a better flavor. It's going to do so much for your turkey that people are going to be like, wow, where did you buy this from? I'm also joined here today by my beautiful assistant, Poe9014. Say hello, Poe.
Hi, guys.
Now, the other thing is, like I said, 24 hours. 48 hours is fine. You go 72, you're still fine. But don't go longer than 3 days. My turkey is going to be dry brining for 3 days because we're going to be cooking it on stream. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to cook with you guys on Thanksgiving. For those of you that are cooking at home, you know, if you guys don't have those family obligations where you have to go deal with, you know, Uncle Bob arguing with Uncle Tom about who is dealing with what political party this year. Let's just skip all of that madness and have Thanksgiving at home, guys. First things first, the dry brine base really is just kosher salt and brown sugar. From there, you can go buck fucking wild. Whatever you want. If you're trying to go for some more like Asian influence flavors, you want some more Cajun influence flavors, there's so many different ways that you can go with this. We, however, are going to be doing pretty much a more classic turkey. We're going to be doing kind of a lemon herb turkey this year. But make sure you're at least using salt, sugar, that's your base. If you're using iodized salt, make sure to use a little less. Iodized salt is a little more salty than kosher salt. The first thing though that we're going to do is we are going to make our dry brine. So the dry brine is, we're using 3/4 cup of kosher salt. That 3/4 of a cup is only because you want about a half cup to each 12 to 14 pounds of your turkey. We've got like an 18 to 20 pound turkey going on here. So a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar. You want to use 1 tablespoon per 12 to 14 pounds of your turkey. Now, for ours personally, like I said, that's kind of your base. You know, just go and give that a little mix around, get that brown sugar incorporated. That is your base to your dry brine. You don't have to mix it too well. We're going to be blending it up just to make sure that everything is super fine, so it permeates just so much more. For our dry brine this year, we're doing margarine, and this is 1 tablespoon of margarine. We're doing about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of nutmeg, because nutmeg is pretty noticeable, so we don't want to overpower that. About half a tablespoon of thyme. Another half tablespoon of rosemary. And another about half tablespoon of whole peppercorns. You guys can just use ground pepper, it's fine. It doesn't have to be mixed, it can all be black peppercorns. Doesn't matter. Pepper is not just pepper, but it is different. I'm sorry. We'll fix it in post. Alright, so that's our basic mix. Just gonna give that a bit of a toss. That might freak out the camera. Guys, if you'd like to see us have better tools and better availability, go check out our Patreon, the link down below. I would love to up our game here. Anyways, just give it a little toss, get it a little all mixed together. Then we're going to take all of this and we're going to throw it in a blender. If you've got a spice grinder, use that. If you got a coffee grinder, use that. If you have just a regular normal blender, I promise you there's plenty in here to go through it. So we're just gonna stick that all into our blender. Nice and slow and easy peasy. Make sure everything's getting in there. If you got like a NutriBullet or some kind of knockoff of NutriBullet, that's fine too, because that's pretty much what we're using here. Things are gonna get loud here for a second, but don't worry about that. You guys aren't gonna hear that. So get that nice and on there. Put it on. So, you'll see right now, as we pour this back into the bowl. Yeah, look at that. Alright, it's like I'm vaping already. You can smell that spice mix, huh?
You just blew it in my face.
Oh my god, that smells divine.
It does when you don't inhale powder.
Yeah, okay, I can see. It's like kind of like Vicks maple rub. Anyways, there's still a little bit of chunky pieces in there. That's fine. Like, you can see it right there. Why is it so sticky?
What she said?
That is what she said. Rubber spatula, get in there, guys. Make sure you get as much of that as you can. I mean, obviously, you don't have to. But just to maximize and not have to do it a second time. So, we got ourselves a nice brine, or dry brine right here. We're gonna move everything else off to the side, and let's get our turkey prepped, ready for we're going. Guys, rinse your turkey. Whatever it came in, I don't care what the fuck came in. It can come in mesh. Still, rinse your turkey. Get all that kind of badness off of it. Get that weird saline stuff off of it. Like, you know, get in there. Just rinse it with cold water. Do not use hot water or warm water. I swear you will get sick. That's how you start breeding bacteria and things get real bad, real nasty, real fast. So, just get in there, rinse your turkey off. Make sure, most turkeys do come with all of that stuff on the inside. Make sure you get all those giblets and the neck out. I'll really get in here. Oh my, still kind of want to be frozen there. We've been defrosting this turkey for like 3 days now. Yeah. Oh, this feels like Ace Ventura. Okay, so get your neck and giblets out of there. Stick that off to the side. Leave that in the sink. I think that's it. I don't think the neck and giblets goes in one go here. Yeah. So giblets, neck. Keep those off to the side. You can keep those. They're great for turkey stock. They're great for everything else. Guys, I urge you to just take the stupid little thermometer and throw it the fuck out. It is not going to help you. If that thermometer is popped, you've overcooked your turkey. You don't want that. Do not count on that thermometer. We're going to be using an actual meat thermometer. You know, make sure you do that way, guys. Poultry, raw poultry on your hands. Don't touch anything else other than what it's going to go into. So, we got ourselves a pan, like one of those throwaway foil pans ready to go. We set ourselves up a grate just to rest it on because we don't want that turkey just dry brining in its own juices. That's not going to be good. You're still going to get soggy skin. Make sure you get in there, drain that turkey out, and get that bad boy on. Now, you're also going to want to remove this little plastic bit right here. That plastic bit was just to tie the legs together. We don't need that anymore. Open her up. Get ready to dry brine the shit out of this thing. So, first things first, you want to get some under the skin. Just go ahead and pull the skin up. Get your hand in there. Wear your turkey like a glove. You want to make that space before. I probably shouldn't have grabbed the brine first, but just make a little bit of space. Get a little bit under there. You don't have to put a lot under the skin because we're going to be dry brining mostly the skin because we want that dried out. Other side, same thing. Get in there. Still gonna slide. It's you're moving a 20-pound turkey around a pan. Okay. So yeah, that a little bit of that brine. It's right in there. Like I said, not too much. This isn't gonna be where the full seasoning's coming into play. This turkey, unfortunately, said it was already pre-brined. Don't trust any marketing. That pre-brine, all they did was they added a saline solution of salt and water into it, and they just injected it. It adds to the weight of your turkey. We're actually probably going to get a smaller turkey than we should here, but get in there again. The dark meat. Put some of that dry brine in there. Get under the skin as much as you can. Where everything else goes, you want to cover this turkey as best you can. Get that brine everywhere. You want to get it down here, the wings. You want it all over the turkey as much as you can. A little bit in the cavity. That is going to impart some flavor from the bone. It's going to permeate through there. Give it a flip. Make sure you're brining the bottom too. If you think you're putting too much, you're not. I promise you, this is all the amount that you need. Get it in there. I did skip a step. If you remember to pat dry your turkey before doing the outside of your turkey before throwing this on there. It stops it from turning into a paste. But paste is fine as long as it sticks. Get everything. Even get this little bit right here. So if you don't think that you're going to use this little bit, I promise you, this is going to turn to super crispy skin too. And who doesn't love crispy chicken skin? Even though this is turkey, it's going to be the same sort of situation. Just a little bit of that, a little bit of padding. All of this should be covered in this salt and herb mixture. Like I said, guys, that's going to really bring all of those flavors in. Through osmosis, your turkey is going to just release some moisture. Don't worry about that. That doesn't mean your turkey is going to be dry. That moisture is being replaced with flavor. Like, it's going to send moisture out and bring it back in. That's the power of osmosis, and that's what a dry brine does for you. Make sure you get your hands washed, and we're gonna get this bad boy in the fridge. Leave this in the fridge 24 to 48 hours. Give me just a second, guys. Just kidding. We're not tying up the turkey yet. This ain't no BDSM nightclub until Thursday. So yeah, that's it. Once you got all of your dry brine on there, just let that sit 24 to 48 hours in the fridge. If you're doing this Tuesday, it's going to be 2 days before Thanksgiving. Do this Tuesday on Thanksgiving morning when you're getting that turkey out. It is going to be, there should be a bunch of juice at the bottom of the pan. You're going to toss all that out. That is just raw turkey juice. That's not going to be good for anything. But there shouldn't be too much. A lot of the salt is going to absorb that. Like, everything's going to kind of rehydrate back up and bring all of that in. And your skin is going to turn out so nice and crispy. And the way that we're going to do this from there is on Thursday, make sure you load it up on butter. You are going to need, if you're 10 sticks into butter and it's not slowing down, you're doing it right. But if you don't have enough butter, go get some more. If you think you have too much butter, go get some more. I don't care. If you're not spending at least $20 on freaking butter, you're doing it wrong. Make sure that you have enough on hand. You're gonna need it for the turkey. You're gonna need it for the mashed potatoes. You're gonna need it for the stuffing. You're gonna need it for, Uncle Bob on the table with those rolls. Like, you're gonna need butter for Thanksgiving. But we're gonna coat this thing in butter on Thursday. You'll see. Join us on the stream, twitch.tv/FluffsMcKenzie. Cook along with us on Thanksgiving 2019. If you're in the States, if you're not in the States, hey, come cook along on a delicious turkey dinner, American style. Otherwise, check out the Patreon. Links are down below. Follow me on Twitter. We're still doing a giveaway. There's still a few days left for our Season of Giving giveaway. I feel comfortable putting that in this video because we do a Season of Giving every year in which we give away a lot of different prizes. Follow me on Twitter for more information on that and how to enter. Check out the channel to cook along with us on Thanksgiving. And we do a lot of other cook-alongs. So, that's going to do it for us. We're going to throw this bad boy in the fridge. We didn't name our turkey. What are we naming our turkey?
Sondosco.
Just because Son's a giant turkey doesn't mean we're naming our turkey Son.
Dorothy.
I'm down with Dorothy. Alright, we're going to stick Dorothy in the fridge here. Let her get nice and chilly for the next couple of days. And, yeah, we'll see you guys on Thursday, Turkey Day, for some beautiful, beautiful turkey and sides. Have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are, and whenever you watch this. And I will see you guys all on Turkey Day at 10 a.m. Pacific at twitch.tv/FluffsMcKenzie. Make sure that you give this video a like, subscribe, and ring that bell. I'll see you guys all on Turkey Day. Have a good one.